know what time it is. Geek Gang, it's time to get sauced up with another Attack on Titan reaction. Last time we had the Avengers assemble essentially at the end of the last episode. Pulled a quick little okey doke on Flock. He was about to assassinate Yelena. And they pulled a quick little okey doke maneuver. Cart Titan came up based off of the signal shot. And yep, ended up scooping them up. He was immediately like, "What's going on? Where's Mikasa?" That was so funny to me because I was like, damn, he knew. He was like, he knew it was up, which is awesome. But now they're trying to assemble because they are like, look, we need to stop Eren. Like, this is going too far. We need to stop this dude. And they know they need all their help to do it. They can't do it by themselves. And I think, too, the other side of it as well, and we were talking about this on the After Show. Sorry, guys, I'm just now waking up. It's extremely early. The other side of it was, I know people were upset about like Annie popping up just kind of nonchalantly. And I think a lot of that, you know, especially how, you know, we interpreted it as far as the story goes, is these kids have been, none of them are good, right? None of them are clean. And in that episode, you had Connie essentially about to kill Falco, right? Sacrifice him for his mom. So right off the bat, that's a whole situation, right? And he didn't realize and come to terms how crazy that sounded and how it looked until Armin was about to sacrifice himself for his mom. And he was like, you know, he goes to save him, and he came to realize, like, damn, like, what the hell was I doing? Because my mom would have been put in a similar situation anyway. She would have became this Titan and would have had to live through this whole scenario, blah, blah. And it was one of those things of, you know, people coming to realize that nobody's clean. Everybody has done some craziness in this war. Everybody has done some craziness based on what they thought was right. And then you obviously have the Marleyans, you know, Gabby and such, that are trying to atone for the things that they had done because they realized that, right? And at that point, they had already come to terms with, look, we got to do what we need to do to stop Eren. And when Annie pops up, they were just talking about her. So seeing her there, I think stuffing her face, knowing what type of crazy warrior she was prior, seeing her stuffing her face like that to them was a funny moment. But I think the funniness in it was how like, they're all kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to seeing you like this, you know, hardcore chick, plus you being the female Titan, and then I'm seeing you stuffing your face with pie right now. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a funny fear response. So I don't think anybody at this point are at the how dare you, how could you. I don't think they're at that point anymore. I think they're past that, in terms of, you know, I can't believe you did this, because they've all done some crazy dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? So but that's how I interpreted it, interpreted that scenario as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts. We're about to get this thing popping. Make sure you guys, if you want to catch this early and unedited, link to the Skilly Doo down there, to the Zatron, Patreon, which is, wow, why can't I speak this morning? The Zatron, Blatron, which is Patreon. And make sure you guys join our community. It's basically the new Discord on the block. Make sure you guys check that out. Link also down below. It's called the Phantom Troop. Make sure you guys check that out. And that's our exclusive community here for Absolutely Geeked. And yes, it's 100% free. But without further ado, guys, you guys ready? We're about to get this thing popping. Right. So he's thinking about the future. Like, if I don't go and I stay here and fight, I stay here, I don't have to fight, and I'm good. He's like, I don't want to fight. I want to live this way now.
どうするつもりですか？エレンが始祖の力を維持できたとしても、あと4年の命なら、
Right.
その後この島はどうなりますか？完全に島を滅ぼさないといつ世界が滅ぼされるかわからないと。ミリー・タイバーの演説以上に世界を焚きつけることになりますよ。
Yeah.
何一つ解決できなかった。だからエレンは世界を消そう。虐殺はダメだ。
Yeah.
これを肯定する理由があってたまるか。私はまだ調査兵団の団長だ。人類の自由のために心臓を捧げた仲間が
Facts.
見ている気がする。虐殺を止めることができるのは今しかない。
He's like, oh, y'all all here? Yeah.
ハンチさん。
Yeah. Just saying, bro. He again, he wants to see a future for himself. You know, I mean, which is reasonable, right? He's like, man, we've been fighting in this war. Like, I don't want to fight anymore. I just want to live in peace. So if he's gonna go stomp on that, if I stay here, I'm good.
じゃなきゃこそこそ森に逃げ隠れてシチューなんか作ってないよ。
Facts.
つまり正義に目覚めたというわけか。
正義だと。
パラディ島脅威論は現実となり、今や世界は滅びつつある。お前らが必死に戦った結果がこれだ。違うか？先にマーレを苦しめ、蹂躙したのがエルディアだってことぐらいは理解してるんだろうな。
2000年も前のことでいつまで被害者面してやがる。
まったくガキと話してるようだ。
外の世界で数ヶ月暮らした。もう何も知らない島の悪魔には戻れない。
Yeah, look at that.
それであんたたちに殺せるの？
Exactly. Like, let's get to it.
エレンをあんたならそう言うと思って。
Look at that. I knew he was gonna say that.
説得でもするの？それで考え直すくらいのやつが人類大虐殺なんて実行する。あんたにとってエレンより大事なものなんて考えたこともないだろうからね。つまり私を殺すべきだと。
Yeah. She like, what you want, blood?
説得してエレンを止められるのならそれでいい。少なくともその時まで私たちは争うべきじゃない。分かった。
はいはいはい。さあ、シチューができたよ。食べよう。
Bro, this shit, bro.
港まで最速で5時間かかる。
なぜ私が答える必要が？
大陸のことを何も知らないイエーガーに知恵を貸したのはお前だ。奴は前もって地ならしの進路を想定している。何らかの予想はできるはずだ。
ごく一般的なマーレ人家庭の出自をマーレに併合された小国出身と偽った。ジークと初めて出会った時から、マーレに失望していたあなたはある物語を作り出した。その欲深さに敬服いたします。
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I was lying. You right.
世界を救う。これ以上に人を引きつける甘美な言葉があるでしょうか。博士、これまでの遺恨などなきもののように喉へと流し。
Ooh, look at that.
そ
See?
れが今、私の目に映るあなたが。
Right. Look at that. They all look like hypocrites.
少し思い出してみませんか。
He's like, y'all, oh, so you went into my past. Got it. So let's look at everybody here. How much fuck shit have y'all done?
ライナー・ブランに食い殺されたでしょうね。殺したそうですね。 ついでにストヘスクでも大勢の住人を踏み潰したとか、民間人を含めどれだけの死体の山と戦果を上げたことでしょう。
Facts.
兄ちゃん、あなたは車力を撃つためにそこにいるファルコ少年めがけ
Sheesh.
果敢に雷装を打ち込みました。
Look at that.
マルコは俺とベルトルトの聞かれてはいけない会話を耳にした。俺は正体がバレることを恐れ、マルコが巨人に殺されれば。
マルコは最後に何か言ってなかったか。
俺たちはまだ話し合ってないって。
そうだ。
しのぎを削り殺し合った者同士が少なくとも今は殺し合わずに言葉を交わしている。誰が想像できただろうか。私たちが火を囲んで食事する。
すまない。
Damn, bro.
パラディ島のあなたたちを皆殺しにすることが希望でした。世界から認めてもらい許してもらうために、
Yeah.
この島が悪魔が消えてなくなることを願い続けてました。なんかレベリオンのみんなが消えてなくなることになりました。ごめんなさい。
Yep.
お願いします。
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 Yeah. You felt that different that time. Cause he was so adamant on about, you know, how they looked to him, but he was hearing it from the kids like we thought we were doing the right thing, and now our family's gonna get killed because of it.
ほら、いつまで寝てんだライナー。怪我なんてとっくに治ってんだろうが。
Look, bro, I know you healed already. I just need you to beat that face in real quick.
蹴って悪かった。大丈夫か。
うん、大丈夫。平気。
そうか。ライナー、お前には謝らねえからな。
Ha.
対巨人用装備の兵士たちが多く戦闘態勢でした。
Uh-oh. Ugh. That's such a good episode. I mean, again, like, I think subconsciously that for the episode prior, they felt that kind of way when they saw Annie. But this episode, they really focus on it, right? They really focus on, like, what are you talking about? And Yelena is the one that really makes them sit with it. Like, I think subconsciously they feel it, but they never really want to discuss it. They still, in certain circumstances, want to play the blame game. And that moment there was so deep just because, like, hold on, what you mean? Like, you talking about me fabricating stuff? Hold on. Let's talk about how crazy y'all are right now, how hypocritical y'all sound right now. Let's go down the line. That's a moment. And then for them to realize it, sit with it. Obviously, Jean was like, I'm gonna give you this work real quick. Like, I'm still gonna give you this work. Like, I didn't know that you pulled some craziness in Marco, so let me put some hands on you real quick. But again, I think that whole scenario with Gabby of just, I mean, you saw their commander just sitting there like, damn. It's like, yeah, bro, like, they're kids. Like, they're kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making them believe certain things. They're Eldians themselves. And they're like, we wanted y'all to die so we could live, so we could feel like we're not looked at as these evil people. You know, we're doing their dirty work type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times people just need that perspective of somebody close to them, somebody that they care for to, you know, for them to understand a situation is more dire or more serious, right? It's almost like, you know, people care about certain circumstances or certain social issues when it's close to them. And I think a part of that also is it's nobody's fault though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's living their lives. They have their own issues. And this goes for anybody, right? But when they hear about certain things, they're like, okay, yeah, but that doesn't really affect me right now. I'm trying to pay bills, or I'm trying to feed my family. I'm trying to, like, certain things take precedent, right? Certain things are going to take priority. So in that case, him seeing them, seeing Gabby the way he's seeing, he's like, I wanted her to be safe. I wanted, those kids to be safe, blah, blah. And he's looking at her like, when she was saying like, look, like we wanted y'all to die. We wanted y'all to die because, we wanted to be looked at differently. We wanted, to live normal, and they're still going to die. Like, they're now going to die for certain, because my family's now going to die for certain because of these actions, and they're hurt because of it. Right. And you see that our commander like standing like, fuck, like they didn't know to do this. We told them to do this. Right. When just before they were arguing about the fact that, this 2,000-year-old grudge, or however you want to say it. So it didn't resonate to him until it was close to him, until the issue was close to him. And sometimes it takes that moment for people to be like, yeah, this isn't what we want. So there's definitely things in this story, in this anime, that I feel mirror real life, in the sense of just the concepts. And again, I think a lot of the perspectives, I said this before, like, you're always going to be the enemy to who you're fighting. You're always going to be the bad guy to who you're fighting, especially in a scenario like this where everybody feels like they're on the right. Being said, like, dude, like, Eren would have never done that if y'all would have never came and ate his mom. Like, he would have never became this person. But, and they're like, oh, you want to talk about history? Well, y'all are the ones that attacked us first, and blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the blame game. They always feel like they're right because somebody did wrong to them. So that's that scenario of like, man, well, we're actually more similar than we are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both have done some craziness to each other, regardless of who did what. And Hange kind of put that to rest of like, dude, why are we arguing about things that happened 2,000 years ago that we weren't there? We can't change, like, and I think that a lot as well is figuring out like, when do we move forward? When do we decide that this is not, progressing us properly, right? This isn't beneficial to anybody right now. People are just dying that don't need to die. People are just trying to live regular lives. So I think it was awesome, that entrance moment, the entrance scene of Jean just sitting here daydreaming about what the future could be. Well, Eren's gonna do this. This is gonna be prime real estate. I'll be able to chill, have a family and live a regular life. Like, why do I want to stop that? Why do I want to why do I want to prohibit myself from having that? I should just stay here and don't go and fight. I should just stay here. He's like, if I stay here, I can have that. He's thinking of the practical. Like, I don't want to fight anymore. I just want to live, right? Like, this has a lot of deep undertones of selfishness, of practicality. So everybody has these dreams, though, of like, I just want to live a normal life. I don't want to live like this anymore. So I don't know, man. This anime is awesome to me. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What you guys think about this episode? And again, if you guys want to catch this early and unedited, link in the skilly down there for that Zatron, Katron, Blatron. And also, let's talk about it over in our community, that new Discord swag. If you want to join that, it's called the Phantom Troop. Link in the description box and pinned comment. It is our own private community, so check that out. Other than that, man, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Geek Gang. Yeah.